welcome back to Let's Play the Guided Fate Paradox. Continue where we last left off. The Cinderella story.
What a surreal ball. The book made it seem so luxurious and extravagant, but... what catches my eye is the appearance, and the overall appearance, and mostly the appearance. The rest is blank. I get that we see a simplified version of the real world here in the copy world, but making it this inhuman is kind of freaky.
Do not fret over such trifling matters, Lord. You only need to get used to it. Putting that aside, how about we dance for a song, or until her fate begins to change once again?
No, well, I mean, I've never danced before, or at a ball, or how do I put it?
I am your very own personal angel, Lord. Please do not be so modest. You can do whatever you want without concern, you see?
Without concern, you say? All right. I mean, I'm a healthy man. If you want to dance, then...
Oh, look, over there. Cinderella is...
Ouch. Like Final Fantasy VIII all over again. Actually, he got to dance, so...
looks like Cinderella has other things on her mind.
True, but even if she is not up for this, the nobles around her will not leave her be. See?
My beautiful maiden, pray, take my hand. I shall be your escort till the night's end.
Madame, please, allow me just one dance. Your smile is like a flower that blooms only under a full moon over a lake. Let me protect such a rare, beautiful sight.
Wow, she's popular. This must be what it's like to have the luxury to choose your mate. Ugh, still...
Welcome to the royal ball. May I have your name, my lady?
I am so sorry, Prince. My youngest daughter really is a wretch. She can't even greet someone properly.
I'm sorry, did they just launch a jet stream attack on Cinderella? Is that what that move is? We're the Black Tri-Stars of...
As her older sister, I apologize, Prince. Please forgive my foolish little sister.
I will give her a good scolding later. If you punish anyone, please strike me, Prince, instead of my little sister.
Huh? Wait, no, I'm not really...
Oh, I know, Prince. Why not do as you wish to my other daughters? My first two children are quite exotic.
He needs an adult?
Goodness, Mother, stop that. It's so embarrassing to be talked about when I'm right in front of the prince.
Oh, you mustn't, Prince. Please don't look at us with such hungry, carnal eyes.
You can't even see his eyes! Or we can't even see his eyes. Can they see each other's eyes like this? This is kind of freaky. It's like the background of one of those Persona 4 arena. All the shadows are just walking around, not really like unaffected by anything.
I'm not looking at you at all, actually.
Looks like it, because his head hasn't moved.
Okay, Prince. Choose who you want to be with between these two fine girls. Or if you're dead set on it, I can let you have them both. A major nosebleed service for one night only.
Beat it, you shriveled hags!
My goodness! Such a rude way to speak! Know your place in this world!
Seriously, just go home already. You're a disgrace to our family.
I bet you stole that dress, didn't you? What a lowlife thief! Prince, I'll dance with you. But you don't get to hear my name yet. Are you cool with that?
Of course, I don't mind that at all. Thank you, my beautiful maiden. All right, everyone. Let the ball continue.
I thought it was going to seriously escalate at first, like they were going to throw a chair or something. Or the whimsical...
At first glance, it does appear to be following the original story's path. But still...
revisionist history? I mean, again, the whole actual tale isn't like cut their foot. They might now being translated to a children's story that might have been taken out, just saying.
Yeah. Cinderella's scheming something.
Cinderella. Did you know you can pick up aberrations and throw them in addition to obstacles and items? Even if an aberration charges at you, you can buy yourself some time by picking it up and throwing it with all your might. And if you throw items you picked up at an aberration, it'll deal some damage. Yeah, I forget that. Convenience comes at a price. Picking up and throwing things uses up your energy, so try not to go overboard throwing things. Make full use of throws and divine skills to advance efficiently. Even just picking them up takes energy? I didn't know that. I thought I'd just walk around with them. Anyway, my actual level should be about in the 20s or so. But once again, you start off... Between the two of us, we were able to one-shot most things down here. I took like 1 or 2 trips. Stayed around on the final floor to leave to grind up, and I didn't have like an apple or anything to like up my energy again to keep myself from dying, because once again, because if I hit 0, your HP is going to start to go down. Wait, no. She's here to help you with this, just giving more hit points, or for a time she'll just... Or my health would... It would be enough where my health would not go down at all. But I'd have to keep an eye on things. She has like a bluish, energy field around her. And once it dropped, just cast the yellow one. But yeah, it's all about bursting the equipment and coming back and making them stronger. Then that starts to get expensive. There we go. Now we're going to be even stronger.
Not yet.
Ah, damn it. Not again. Oh, that was it. Okay. Next floor. Ah, god damn it, another one. What are the chances? See if I can lose some new skills. Gun fu, since I have double pistol this. Oh wait, he's not on the plane yet. Now he is.
Revolution.
Gun kata. As expensive as that was, though. I gotta show it off now before I might have to and get like too expensive. Get a whole 30 SP.
Cinderella, why aren't you smiling for me as you usually do? Let me see those pearly whites.
Smile? Why? Why do I have to smile?
Well, this is a royal ball. It's where we first meet and establish a deep emotional bond of love.
Okay, Then let me tell you this. I don't know a single thing about you at all. I mean, even if the story ends here, I never will know anything about you.
You don't even have a name outside of Prince Charming, I think. Is that just Disney thing or overall?
Cinderella and the prince get married and live happily ever after the end. I mean, that's all we are, you know? So, I was wondering, is marriage really a goal to aspire to? If you think so, you're totally wrong.
Why did the Cinderella up till now always show me her beautiful smile? You look so very happy, and that is why everyone loves your story.
That's just because the world's most famous princess is unaware that she's also the world's biggest fraud. It's easy to admire it. All you gotta do is wait for your prince to arrive on his white horse to save you. But, I mean, that's just a lie, Prince. It takes advantage of everyone's feelings. Only domesticated animals should wait around with their mouths open, expecting food to just get tossed in there at some point.
You don't have to make it sound so barbaric. Anyone can admire anything they want, you know? That's such an extreme thing to say. Even I...
Then what about me? Now that I understand the lie being told, what about my admiration? What about my feelings? When I realized this truth, I prayed to God many, many, many times. But nothing ever changed. Repeating the same story, thousands, tens of thousands, millions of times. All I can do is go through the motions and... No, not just me. You too, actually. You don't know a thing about me. So, Prince, what's my real name?
Your real name? Isn't it Cinderella?
That's what I'm talking about. I need to find that out. I need to figure out the purpose of the story myself.
That's the name her stepsisters and stepmother gave her.
It appears this Cinderella has prepared herself for the worst-case scenario.
Then the rest of my task is to prepare for the worst too, huh?
No! I did not mean it like that!
Grant Cinderella's wish, or destroy the story of Cinderella. But seriously, I need to prepare myself for the worst.
Hard to do with all this charming music.
Not yet!
Oh, wow. They're weak to that. Still getting the same old gunner helmet spiky ball that the cactuses drop as weapons. Whoop! Something appeared. Oop, long one. Oop, there's the exit and there's another paralyzed orb. Again, I don't get the whole mushroom thing. I played through this game in entirety. It doesn't explain, or maybe it does and I just don't remember, or I missed something.
When you look at the big picture, the story's still advancing pretty much like the classic fairy tale. If it keeps up, we'll hit the ending, right? If she runs away as the clock strikes 12 and loses one of the glass slippers, it'll end happily without my involvement. But then Cinderella's wish won't be granted. And if that ends up happening...
We are out of time, Lord. The bell has struck midnight.
Yeah. The spectacle almost felt beyond reality. The deliberate ringing of the bells, the bright moonlight that cut through a white fog, shining against the ground. Cinderella and the prince continued to dance in the copy world. Even though the clock struck 12, she made no attempt to stop dancing. She continued through the song, circling around the prince. And then, as soon as the 12th bell stopped ringing, Cinderella quietly released the prince's hand.
What happened?
The farce is over, Prince.
What are you saying?
Watch closely, Prince. The spell is about to wear off. How's this, Prince? The stench, the ragged appearance? This is who I am. The woman you fell in love with at first sight was nothing more than a commoner dressed up in magical garments. The real me is bullied each and every day, can't talk back at all, and lives her life without any real progression. Bold, persistent, don't make me laugh. I have no self-confidence. I'm scared of retaliation, and I live my life in hiding. But more than that, I've had the same moment repeat over and over and over again. The moment the spell breaks, a cowardly girl runs away at full speed because she's scared that the prince would see her true self. That's who I am. The filthy, miserable, cinder-covered Ella. That's my real name, Prince. Goodbye, my prince.
Hey, you!
I am interjecting myself into the story now.
Who are you?
Forget about me. Why didn't you chase after her? Why didn't you tell her that she's perfect just the way she is? Cinderella was in tears, you idiot. Don't you realize what you've done? Weren't you the closest to her? Weren't you the one who understood her best? Screw destiny. All she wanted to hear was your reassuring voice. That's why she came to this damn ball. Of her own free will, she came to hear your kind words. But then you... Hey, speak up! Was your meeting with Cinderella worth that little to you?
I love her more than anyone else in this world. That's why I can't speak up. If I say that, the story will reach its conclusion. The world will rewind once again. For her, the way she is right now, repeating this world's story is too cruel. But going against the rules and ignoring the story's script is... Oh, what should I do?
Prince, don't tell me that you're also...
Yes, Cinderella and I are the same. I have long been aware of the type of existence I am.
Oh, well that's a freebie. Let's go find Cinderella. I'll be the one to guide this story's fate. After all, I am God.
You're... God? What? You mean the God?
Apparently.
It's up to you to believe me or not. Come on, get the lead out. Let's do this, Prince.
I was kind of interjecting myself into the story if I wasn't.
Yes!
What a surprise! He took such an unusual approach. It appears the lottery machine of destiny chose a very unorthodox god for us.
Unorthodox might as well be NIS's middle name. If it wasn't Ichi. Is that one word? Nippon Ichi? Oh, it's Nippon. So. Ooh, I wandered into this. Attacked from both sides, but as long as he can't hurt Moonon. Get that dagger. Back it up this way. Whoops. There's the exit. Mushroom! Is that like your safe word there, Lilio? Oh no! I say safe word and then end up fucking bear trapped. Not cheese. Not cheese and crackers. I must hunt them all down. But how's my whatchamacallits doing? How about you? You're up there. Yeah, some of these are 120, 140. It'll start to get expensive. So I think they'll level it up, but it starts at like 400 gold you need to do it. And then that number doubles. Oh, it's not leveled. My pistol. And I'll take that off. Might as well get that one started. All about the stats, baby. All about that divinogram. I actually changed what my actual title is. I'm a prideful god now. Ooh, these enemies are new, actually. Ooh. That's a nice chunk of change on that. Alright, cool.
You have come here yet again, Raquiel.
As have you, Galchion.
Were you expecting someone else? Never mind. I would hear your thoughts on him.
Not worth discussing. That kid will not last very long.
Perhaps, though Lilial appears to hold a different opinion of him.
Naturally. She knows very little of life here in Celestia. Coincidentally, that fact makes her most suitable as that kid's angel.
You keep referring to God as that kid. Are you not forgetting your place?
Do not attempt that argument with me. Think about it. How many gods have gone against them and died trying? God's power is in constant decline. I wonder how much longer we will need to continue acting in this farce. Why is it not me? Why can it not be me?
Simple. We are angels. Angels cannot become God. Only humans, made in his image, can do so.
Regardless, I will not give up. I will find them. And then, with my own two hands,
And the plot thickens already. How many gods have there actually been? Must have done the lottery thing before. The time we'll probably know who they mean by them as well. Let's see. Yeah, no new legs. A lot of weapons. More helms, but they're new and I'll probably sell them off. Whoop! I missed something here. See the yellow. Oh, spiky ball. Spiky ball. Oh wow, actually hurt me. Oh, level something else up now. The dagger, right. Okay, I really should name those, that way I can like differentiate between them. So I only get the stats to look up. Uh-oh. I don't suppose you have another apple out here. I mean, I think I have one with me, but all the same. Going by this game though, I think I'm... Whoop. It's this and then the next floor, and I think I should be okay.
Cinderella, get a hold of yourself! You mustn't let go of your heart as well!
Prince? Where are you? I hear your voice, But I don't see you.
I glued my eyes shut.
I'm right in front of you, Cinderella. Please listen to my story. You said that we must repeat this story tens of thousands of times. As for me, I don't mind that at all, even if it turns into tens of trillions of times. Every time I see you at the ball, I truly think with all my heart, I finally get to see her again. That moment of pure happiness. Are you able to understand that? The warmth of my cheeks as they flush when I try to take your hand. Are you able to feel that? The feeling of my heart pounding against my chest when we dance together. Are you able to hear that? Your smile fills my heart to bursting. Cinderella, it's you. You and only you are the one for me.
Jeez, you stupid prince. So you can say it properly. What changed your mind all of a sudden?
Somebody kicked my ass a little bit, then it got me going.
I felt that if I didn't tell you now, I may not have the courage to do so when next we meet. Indeed, God has given me a little push. At least that's what I believe.
I see. Sorry, but it's too little too late. I violated the most important rule in the story. I didn't leave by the time the clock struck midnight. That is an essential component of the Cinderella story, you know. It's ruined. That's why I need to leave now.
Wait, Cinderella, leave? Leave to where?
The story won't forgive my actions, so I think I'm going to disappear at any moment now. Don't cry for me, Prince. My existence will merely be reset, and the tale of Cinderella will be reconstructed. The story of Cinderella will never change. Even if I'm gone, the story would continue as if nothing had ever happened. Please take care of the next Cinderella. Goodbye, my beloved prince.
Cinderella, no! Please wait! Cinderella!
This might be bad. The original world's story has already begun to fall apart.
Damn. At this rate, then...
We must hurry, Lord. It is far too early for you to give up.
Right. If the story of Cinderella is destroyed because of me, I'll have no excuse for the kids all around the world. Even if the responsibility is a bit heavy for me, I've come all this way, so I can't really turn my back to it now.
Am I free? I must... With my actions, perhaps now... Perhaps... I am finally free. Never again tied down by something. The story is finally letting me go. But where should I go? Even though I'm free, I've nowhere else to exist. I guess I no longer need to use the name Cinderella, either.
Cinderella!
That is Cinderella?
No, that is no longer Cinderella. That is the poor existence that was ousted from the story. An existence that has no name.
I beg of you, God, please return Cinderella to her former appearance. The story is trying to erase her completely. As just another character in the story, there is nothing I can do to stop this. So please, I'm begging you, I don't want to lose her. I love Cinderella with all my heart.
Prince?
It is your choice to make, Lord. Whatever the result, please know that I shall always take your side.
Lilio.
Everything is God's will.
Damn straight. It's all or nothing. I'm gonna go for it.
Look out, Lord! Oh shit! Howie? Are you alright, Lord? It appears you can damage your foes by tossing bits of debris at them. Use such things with good judgment and release Cinderella. As you listen to this boss-ass, boss music, there's a couple of them, they're all good. This isn't even the best one! Or my favorite, anyway. I am terribly sorry, my manual states us angels are not allowed to participate in the battle that one who influences the guiding of fates. It'll be difficult for you from your own, but if you are careful, you can do it. Pick that up. Chandler bits. Throw it! So it's already pretty hurt. Oop! That money. I can pick it up by itself because I think I've run out of space on my let's go over here. All one yet. Yep, 20 out of 20. Oh, I do have an apple. Also bought this just in case things really go south. Because I remember fucking up a lot when I streamed this and dying and I had to lose and like start all over again. So this could be a bit of an interesting one. This one's got a candle. But yeah. But I can pick that up too. But wait, there's more. Go, my children! Ooh! Something built up again. Pistol on the gunner leg. Once I can take that off and put on... Again, I want the power up too. I gotta be careful with this. Yeah, whatever. Don't want to take off the pistol. I might need it for... Wait. Did I hurt you too? Uh-oh. She's been activated. Uh-oh. He's out in the open now. Oh, beating her ends the battle. Alright, cool. I should have suspected as much. Wonder if I could have stuck around and fought more of those things.
Cinderella, please, speak to me!
Prince?
Cinderella!
Well, I've done it. I've destroyed the story of Cinderella. But at least her wish is...
No, it is not over yet. Please look over there, Lord.
Huh?
I was about to say, what's with the purple Orochi flames?
What's going on? What is that?
I do not know. The story itself is trying to revert the world back to how it was. Something must have activated it. It must intend to reset both the prince and Cinderella at the same time, since they both are rebelling against their fates.
Oh, I get it. Fine. Bring it on. I've come this far, so I'll gladly have a one-on-one match against this fairy tale.
But that is simply absurd. You cannot possibly have enough power left over to do this.
Damn it, I feel so weak.
Your last battle has exhausted you, Lord. In such a state, I cannot recommend...
Enough! There's no way I'd give up so easily.
Engaged. Corrosion rate. Elevated. Interactive domain. Auto-expanding.
This is... No! It's happening too fast!
Divinity threshold revised. Transferred. Commence hammer nerve. Compression. The restriction fuse complete. Force discharge.
This cannot be true. How could he receive the approval so fast?
Become as God!
Impossible. He was meant to go through many more phases and trials before ever receiving the approval.
If I say I'll do it, I'm going to do it. I made my decision. I will grant Cinderella's wish. The story's circumstances be damned.
Central cartridge loading. Complete. Development of 4 pillars. Complete. Total capture of target initiated.
Guide their fate to a revolution! What did I just do? Did I do it? Whoa, ouch. My whole body is sore. On my head. Ugh. I'm seeing stars. I feel like I heard a voice that I'd never heard before echo inside of my head. Was it just my imagination?
This is simply marvelous, Lord. You showed such splendid prowess today.
Yeah. But because of that, I ruined the story of Cinderella.
No, that may not be the case at all.
Huh?
Thank you, Prince. Thank you for letting me hear the words I've longed to hear you say.
It is true we are but residents inside of a picture book, Cinderella. When the pages begin to turn, our story repeats. But the innumerable vibrant faces watching our story, what do you think their expression is when they finish our tale?
They're all smiling.
Is there a lie hidden within such smiles?
No. Their smiles are pure and sincere. They're smiling so merrily from the bottoms of their hearts.
Listen to me, Cinderella. We can only live in this fairy tale world. But our world exists just as everyone's smiles exist. Within their smiles, we also exist. At this very moment, the story of Cinderella is entering a girl's heart as she reads this very book. As you mentioned, stories are fabrications. There will be a time when that girl realizes this too. I'm sure of it. But will she hold a grudge against us when she realizes the lie? No, of course not. It will only serve as a new starting point. One day, she will become the continuation of our story by living her own life. Her life as an adult in the real world. We serve as intermediaries between children and adults. I want to always walk that path with you by my side.
Prince, Oh, my beloved Prince.
Pardon me, Lord. The Fate Revolution revolution circuit is about to shut down.
Huh? Oh, then...
Yes. This very moment marks when you have answered her prayer.
I'm so glad. I granted Cinderella's wish.
No, not at all. You answered the prayer of the true believer.
Wait, what? Cinderella isn't the one?
Lord, you said you heard an unfamiliar voice before meeting Cinderella.
Mommy, read me more of this story, please!
Oh, that. I kind of brushed it off as my imagination. So then, wait. Hang on. If that voice was the true believer, that means her wish must have been to simply enjoy the fairy tale's story. But if that's really the case, what exactly was her wish?
She prayed for Cinderella's happiness. Had you not intervened, Lord, Cinderella would have gone through the motions while carrying doubts about the story itself. This was more like a nightmare to her. Even though the story had a happy ending, Cinderella was not satisfied. I cannot say whether or not the child could read into Cinderella's heart, but she prayed sincerely for Cinderella's happiness. And now, Lord, you have granted that little girl's innocent wish.
Wait, when you explain it all like that, it boiled down to a pretty simple wish. You really should have been more upfront about it, Liliel.
I apologize profusely, Lord. For us angels, it is forbidden for us to speak of the wish's content. Still, you are a sight to behold, Lord. The wish was not as simple as you believe it to be. A normal person would have spent all their efforts trying to save Cinderella, and would never even consider the story itself. However, you saved Cinderella's heart, so you were able to protect the story as well, which helped to guide everyone's fate. Well, maybe the content of the story has changed, just a teeny tiny bit.
Again, that's how revisions work. But basically we ended up making both parties happy, in a way. Nothing so super changed. And the story, for the most part, still goes on as written.
Let me get this straight. You're saying that I just saved the world-famous story of Cinderella?
Indeed I am.
So basically you're trying to say that I'm pretty darn awesome.
Yes, you are pretty darn awesome, Lord.
Yeah! Oh yeah!
But if you get too carried away, you will be stuck inside the Fate Revolution Circuit. Let us return to Celestia, Lord.
Our work is done then.
Cinderella and her prince lived happily ever after. The end. Did you like it?
Yeah! Hey, Mommy, can you read it again?
No, sweetie. It's time for you to get some sleep.
Aww! Then can we read it again tomorrow?
Yes, as long as you go to sleep now.
Okay, nighty-night. Do you swear to read it?
Yes. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear!
The most binding of all swears!
Primary field connections terminated. No values abnormal. Simulation complete.
By the power of Cristina V.
Welcome back, Lord.
It is a relief to see you in good health, Lord.
Wow, you're back! Cool!
Oh dear, you're bruised all over. Let your fun big sister angel heal you all up. Stop by my room after lights out. Okay?
Okay.
Liliel, tell us about our Lord's performance.
Of course. He used his quick wits to overcome a difficult situation. And he succeeded using his own will and strength.
I see. Right on! I knew it all along, you guys. He's a god who means business. Oh yeah, I bet you're pretty hungry, huh? I made some awesome cakes, so go ahead and help yourself. I may not look the part, but my cooking is top-notch.
Really? I'm kind of excited to try it then.
Come, Lord. You need to get washed up first. I will join you and wash your body with mine.
Ow! 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 Come on, I'm really sore.
Slow down there, Sheriel. You have to be more gentle. Come on, Lord. Eating comes first, right?
Liliel, how would you rate that our Lord's performance?
Well, it was as if he had done this before. Also, in a surprising twist, he even received the approval! The Phage Revolution Circuit acknowledges him!
This too is destiny.
Misery, when were you summoned? Forsooth, without warning, during his first task, he gained her approval?
Impossible. There is no way. That should not happen. Ever.
Pardon for speaking out of turn, but is it not a happy thing that the Lord was accepted so fast?
Oh no, pardon us. There simply has not been a precedent for this situation. We could not suppress our disbelief. Liliel, this was also your first time being assigned as someone's personal angel, was it not?
You speak the truth. All I had done in Celestia before this assignment were chores.
I see. This is a strange sort of coincidence indeed. No, please, pay me no mind. Continue to support our Lord as you have been.
Yes, sir!
Impossible. I cannot believe it. For something like this to happen.
With Misery being summoned, there can be no doubt that he received her approval. That is simply the way of things. I will see with my own eyes whether or not he is fit to be God.
Do you have something in mind, Galcian?
I will weed out the redundancies in this formula. We cannot afford to lose.
How is this? Can you hear me now? I would prefer two-way communication, but this was the only way to bypass all of our security. So much security. And for what? Anyway, where shall I begin? I know. A new god has been chosen on this side. An adorable one at that. But as for being god, I am not convinced. He seems powerless compared to the norm. Is His Highness the same as ever? I bet he's skewering angels like crazy today as well. Do not take that the wrong way. I have no intention of making you stop. This is war, after all. Who is truly the chosen one? We need our answer soon. Or have we already found it? Yes, I am aware that for you, the answer is already obvious. But not yet. Not at all. After all, I still belong to this side. I guess that is it for now. But let me say this. My words carry no guarantees. It is up to you to believe me or not. But I know you will. Do not disappoint me. I am severing communications now. Stay well, Fernetti.
Lord Satanael, the angels who escaped to Celestia's Casathelio T area border have summoned a new god to worship.
So she's a double agent.
A new god? I take it this information comes courtesy of that angel?
It does.
Lord Satanael, what shall we do?
There is no need to rush. You really must learn some patience. It is considered a virtue, after all. Leave me be.
But, Lord Satanael...
Yes?
I have noticed that, lately, you spend a lot of your time reading. What are you reading?
Nothing too important, really. Having a large library to choose from is the sole consolation I have.
I see.
Still, angels are truly pathetic creatures. They will not hesitate to treat God as an expendable commodity.
Yes, I would like to save. Only because I know there's going to be a whole more dumpage of story afterwards. It's kind of how this goes. If you... Well, it's probably too late to me to warn you about that. Y'all already know if you've been watching. But in any case, I'll see you next time on Let's Play The Guided Foot Paradox.